All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Hallo, liebe Freunde. Ein herzliches Willkommen zu einer neuen Folge und einem neuen Fall von L.A. Noire.
All over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
He reads a few too many of his own pamphlets.
Oh.
Mickey C pays him to stir up union trouble.
Sorry.
I don't know what makes you so
Wir haben wohl jetzt einen neuen Partner, wie es aussieht. Und ein neues Auto. Alles klar. Autsch.
Cole!
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green.
Ein Straßenfall wieder?
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Oh, was ist denn hier los?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about
Texturen
seeing how a
spacken
real
gerade ein
cop
bisschen rum.
operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat.
Any Central Unit, Car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identify.
11K, go ahead.
Okay. Jemand Selbstmord begeben, Todesstoß.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there. Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
Are you jumping? Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
Ja. Okay, hoch da.
Come on then, Lightfoot.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy?
Quatsch.
What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked him up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Ja.
Shut
Prima.
up, all right?
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly, I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Okay, dann hätten wir das. Ja, aber es gibt, wie ich so denke, immer eine begrenzte Anzahl an Straßenfällen pro Dezernat quasi. Und ich glaube, wir werden das so ein bisschen verteilen auf die Fälle, dass wir auch pro Fall eine möglichst gleichbleibende Zahl an Folgen hinkriegen. Das werde ich jedenfalls versuchen. Hey.
I've always found the siren useful in situations like this. Watch it, will you?
Any Century unit, possible 415.
Den lassen wir mal erstmal fahren. Wir sind ja bald da. Wir müssen ja auch eigentlich erstmal hier zu unserem Tatort gehen.
Thanks for the tip.
Nice start.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.
Ups. Oh je, das... Na gut. Das ist aber auch ein scheiß Straßenverlauf gerade hier. Das war knapp eben. So, weg da, weg da.
Heck, you're gonna kill us!
Crime scene is just up a dirt road, detective.
Okay, prima. Schon sind wir da. Ja, Journalisten.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Tja, ne? Der Phelps lässt nicht mit sich spaßen. Eine Leiche. Naja, klar. Ist ja auch im Morddezernat.
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay. Was sind das? Schritte. Fußstapfen.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Also nicht so groß für einen ausgewachsenen Mann, würde ich mal sagen.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look super.
Interesting.
Was ist denn das hier? Ja, schon ziemlich.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Okay. Andere Hand. Nix. So. Hier, Gesicht. Okay.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Alles klar. Hier irgendwas? Okay.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay. Jo. Eine Handtasche.
Victim's bag?
Sind da drin einiges. Oh, Quatsch. Hey. Nee, wollen wir uns angucken. Wir haben aus Versehen jetzt weggeklickt, aber... Was ist denn das? Ein Lippenstift.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Okay. Was ist das da? Spiegel vielleicht? So. Bürste. Ja. Anscheinend nicht. Und das hier? Was ist das? Ein Globus?
It's like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Okay. Ist ja so. Okay. Runter geht's nicht. Fangen wir hier an. Nee. Okay, noch einer weiter. Okay, das hat geklickt. Aha. Quatsch. Okay. Nee, Moment. Ich glaube... Ah, prima. Okay, was ist da drin? Okay.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Das ist seltsam.
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Okay, der haut schon ab. Gehen wir mal mit ihm. Was hat er noch zu sagen?
Out of the way. This report doesn't need a dozen pictures of your pinstriped ass.
Danke. Gut. Dann steigen wir mal ein und Bomba Club.
Plays the songs you want to hear, the most heard on the air, and the songs most played on automatic coin machines.
I don't need this.
This town's dangerous.
The werewolf?
For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power.
Whoa. Hey, come on!
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over...
Jesus, Phelps! Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. Cole, come on!
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
Alles klar, auf zum Bomber Club. Wow. Da sind wir. Cocktails. Rein mit uns.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Inquire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Okay,
I think he's a bit of a ganguero.
Dann scheinen sie zu sitzen. Moin.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Okay, Verdächtiger, der mit Opfer gesehen wurde.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Okay. Jo, hört sich eigentlich nicht plausibel an.
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next
prima.
time.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Jo, okay. Weiter im Text. Ring, auf dem dem Opfer gestohlen wurde.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Okay, da hat er jetzt ein bisschen gezögert. Das heißt, wir können ein bisschen bohren, also anzweifeln. Ups.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're gonna tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
Wissen über Ehemann?
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Ja, meiner Meinung nach wieder das gleiche wie vorher. Also anzweifeln.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up, asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but I got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He treats me nice.
Okay, gut.
Can I have another spoon?
Did you cover my shift on Wednesday? I have an audition.
Telefon. Da steht das Telefon.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
How's your tuna fish salad?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks, ma'am.